to thank you all for joining today's session. We do have a special treat for you. Once a month, we feature a presentation from one of our Senior Planet sponsored athletes. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, each year Senior Planet selects five older adult athletes, age 60 and above, from across the United States. And we had them come in and become welcome ambassadors in our sponsored athlete program. These individuals are excited about fitness and they want to share their experiences with accomplishing their wellness goals. So we're excited to have Senior Planet sponsored athlete 72-year-old Tom Simek with us today. A little over a decade ago, a physical exam served as a wake-up call that kickstarted his wellness journey. From walking to running, he has achieved impressive feats of athleticism, including competing on American Ninja Warrior. Now, Tom is in the best shape of his life, and he's on a mission to connect with other older adults and show that it's never too late to make a positive change. Today, Tom is going to demonstrate exercises that can benefit you in your daily activities. And with that, I will pass the floor to Tom.
Thank you, Nicole. And as you know, I'm Tom Simek. At this time, I'm 72 years old and from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And tell you a little bit about my story. Right out of high school, so you know a little bit more about me. Out of high school, it was during Vietnam, and I went ahead and joined the U.S. Navy, and I was in the submarine service. I was in there for 6 years. After a couple of years, I got into the home building remodeling business, and I've been doing that for over 45 years, my own business. So you know that life happens, and got married, had a daughter, and at the age of 59, I was overweight and I had started having some health issues. My daughter and granddaughter urged me to go get a physical, and from the results, they wanted to put me on medication for high cholesterol, osteoporosis, and I had a severe case of sleep apnea. So they wanted to put me on a CPAP machine. And so I decided for myself that I wasn't going to do any of that. So I decided to change my lifestyle. So you can't be there for the ones you love unless you first take care of yourself. So I start doing that. I live up in the mountains in Santa Fe. I'd have to run down 30 minutes down to a gym instead of wasting that time, because I need to work out in the morning before I go to work, because at the end of the day, at this age, we're tired. So I went ahead and decided to get up at 5 or 4 in the morning, set up a little workout mat on the floor in the bedroom. And I know it's different than now, because 3 years ago, finally, I've got a workout room at home. But I started with body weight exercises. And our journey is going to be different than everyone else's. We don't compare ourselves to anyone. And my goal was just to get healthy, to stay off the medication. But, my goals just kept on growing the healthier I got. I went to the senior center, and there's Senior Olympics, Senior Games. And I chose a sport, that was track and field, because I did baseball when I was a kid, and I was fast when I was a kid. So I decided to get in track and field, 50 meter, 100 meter, 200 meter, and long jump. And so after 2 years doing it in New Mexico, I'd have to wait a whole year to race. So I decided to start traveling. And at this time, when I made my change, my granddaughter was born 8 months after I made my change. And so when I was there at the track meets, and I'd be on the podium and I'd hold my granddaughter. So she has seen me through these stages. And now, because I made this change, I'm blessed to have these moments of my granddaughter growing up, because at the age of 4, she started going to these track meets. She couldn't compete. She was only 4, but I would give her medals for her accomplishments from the ones that I received. And then at the age of 5, she was able to compete. And she told me, Papa, you don't have to give me medals anymore. Oh, I'll make my own. I'll earn my own. Wow. And what's nice is I'm here for that. And so she's competing. She races at these open, she races in the JO Junior Olympics, and they have open track meets here. So I get to race at the same track meets that she does. And I have people come up and tell me that I inspire them. So that got me thinking, that got me into, the Senior Planet, because I want to inspire more people. But that also got me into American Ninja Warrior, because through her gymnastics, when she was doing gymnastics, I wanted to play on their equipment, but they sent me to an obstacle course gym. That's how I found out about American Ninja Warrior. And so I hope you have a chance to watch American Ninja Warrior. I was in episode 4 here, season 16. It aired on July 8th. Catch it on NBC or Peacock. And then they do a backstory on me. So you'll be able to see the connection that I get to have with my granddaughter. And I would have not been able to have that if I didn't make that change. So what we're going to do is body weight exercises, because that's how I started. And so I want to share that with you. And what's nice is you can do it anywhere at any time, because you don't need equipment. And we'll do variations of these exercises. But first, whenever you exercise, you need to warm up first. Okay. I want you, if you have some music you want to put on for your workout, that's great. Pick out the music that you want and put it on. And we're going to start with warm-ups. We're going to do some arm rolls, just little circles first. And we have a limited amount of time here, so we're just going to do a 4-minute workout. All right, just a little arm rolls. And at this age, I need more time than 5 minutes to warm up, but we're all different, and but you want to make sure you're all warmed up. We'll do some bigger circles once that feels better. Okay, we want to warm up those arms because we're going to be doing some push-ups. And go ahead and go in reverse. Little circles first, go in reverse. That's it. Bigger circles now. Okay. And what we're going to do is some butt kicks. Okay? Ready? And if you can't kick your butt, sometimes I got to kick mine to get myself going in the morning. But do some butt kicks. Loosen up those legs. Just kick as high as you can at first. And remember, exercise, the workouts are only a part of staying healthy. Nutrition is very important. Watch what you eat and how much you eat. Rest is very important. And the stress level is very important. And also, I think your attitude about life. It's so important. Butt kicks. There you go. Now plant your feet about shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is reach to the side. We're going to rotate those hips. There you go. And what I recommend, if you're not doing it yet, go down to the senior center, your senior center. Get involved in the senior games, senior Olympics. Pick out that sport that you want to do. Pick it out and get involved. Meet other people. Let's do some stretching. Reach for the sky. That's it. Get on your tiptoe there when you're reaching. That's it. Work those calves that way. And it's just been a big part of my life. I have now friends all over the country. The camaraderie is great. Everybody is just so supportive. So pick a sport you like and stay with it. We're going to do some high knees now. Up. That's it. Just go as high as you can without falling over. Just kick up trying to loosen everything up with the little workouts that we're going to do. That's it. Okay, let's do the arm rolls again. And since you're warmed up there, you could probably do them a little faster. There you go. Backwards. Stretch it out. Feel it. That's it. Butt kicks again. We can do that a little faster now. Getting a little warmed up. Okay, plant those feet, do some sides. Rotate those hips. That's good. Okay, high knees. Okay. We're gonna get into we're gonna have 8 stations to do. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna do some variations. Go ahead and get a little drink of water, and we'll go ahead and I'm gonna go through this first station. Okay. First station will be push-ups. There are variations depending on your fitness level. You have a wall close by. You have a wall. You're going to lean against the wall, and you're going to push yourself away from the wall. Okay? And if you're at a fitness level that you can do a standard push-up, you do that. If not, drop to your knees and push up. So what we're going to do is 10 to 12 reps. Like I said, if you can do a standard push-up, go ahead and get up into standard push-up position and do as many as you can. If you can only do 4, that's fine. And just drop to your knees and finish it off. Okay? We're going to do 12. Well, we'll shoot for 12. We'll do 10 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to engage that core. Bring that navel to the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if that standard push-up is easy for you, you can always do a little bit more, a little bit faster, but never lose your form over quantity. Keep that form. So the next thing we're going to do is body weight squats. We all have to sit down. If you have a chair handy, I'm not going to use the chair, but in case you need a chair, you can't go all the way down. Body weight squat, I want you to look forward and keep on looking forward. Keep that back straight. Your legs, your shoulder width apart. And we sit down in chairs all the time. Got to sit down and go to the bathroom. So it's very important. We want to be able, in our senior years, be able to do our daily activities and be independent. So what we're going to do, again, 10 to 12 reps. Look forward, go down. Keep your knees back. 1. If you need the chair, you can go ahead and sit down in the chair. And when you hit the chair, come back up. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now, as you progress, you can go ahead and add weights, add dumbbells when you need to do the squats, but always be very careful. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to injure yourself because at this age, it takes us a little bit longer to heal. So what we're going to do now is what we're going to call Russian twist. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to keep our back off there. If you need to keep your feet on the ground, that's fine. If not, you can hold them up, but just barely. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to twist. Okay? So we're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Hope you're doing okay. There's variations, so it's not so difficult. Like I said, you can keep your feet planted on the ground. Next, we're going to do some marching. We're going to give our arms and our glutes, our abs a rest. We're going to do some marching. And I'll go ahead and count. And what we're going to do is 1, knees up. That's when we're warming up with high knees. Okay? So, ready? Begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Rest. Next, upper body exercise. We're going to be doing chair dips. So bring your chair. If you don't have a chair, go ahead and sit down on the ground, plant your feet on the ground, and just do a bridge. Raise up. Okay? And again, we're going to do 10 to 12 reps. If you have that chair, there's a variation to it. So you can put your feet, the closer you have your feet to the chair, the easier it is. Okay? If you want it more difficult, then you put your feet out. And we're going to do 10 to 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, the more you progress, you can add reps. My Labradoodle wants to play ball. A lot of times she wants to work out. She wants to chase the ball. So You can increase the amount of reps, increase the intensity, it's up to you. But always, when you're doing the workouts, push-ups, dips, engage your core. So what we're going to do next now is the forward lunge. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with our feet approximately shoulder width apart. And we're gonna go ahead and extend, step forward with one of the legs, okay? If you do a side view, okay? Bring that knee to the ground and back up. And then we'll do the next one. Knee, back up. And so we're gonna do 10 on each side. You ready? Begin. 1. And this is a good balance exercise too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 10 on each leg. And a good balance exercise. Good exercise for the legs. And, you know, if you can't go all the way down, don't just keep your knee off the mat. If you can't go all the way down, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Listen to your body. All right? So the next thing we're going to do is the plank. I'm sure you're all familiar with the plank. And we want to go ahead and keep the body straight. Okay, you can be on your elbows or you can be up here, which is more convenient for you. You don't want your butt up. You don't want to swag. Keep your body in a straight line. And so do it for a count. We'll do it for a count of 30, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, if you can't do that, should have covered at the beginning, go ahead and drop to your knees for a few seconds and come back up and then finish it off. We're all at different levels, so you just go as far as you can. And like I said, there are different variations. If you're beyond that, if you want to do some things like up and down, you can do that, okay? Or you're up here, you can do taps. So the next thing we're going to do a reverse lunge now. Okay, you ready? Same thing as forward, but we're going to step back. Okay, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We're done with our first set with the 8 stations. I hope Lexi is not a distraction for you. Sometimes she can be a little much. Go ahead and take a little break. We'll take about a minute and then get a drink of water, and we'll go ahead and start on our second set. I hope everybody's feeling all right. We're going to get ready. I hope everybody's doing well. It's just so important for us to stay moving. And you got to make it fun. Be able to enjoy the kids or grandkids. And I've got a second granddaughter. She's not 2 yet, but my goal is to keep on being there for her. Also, we'll see. She's, of course, you know, they have a lot of energy. Now, also remember what I covered on the push-ups and the variations. And you want to try to go ahead and push yourself a little bit. Usually after the first set, you're warmed up a little bit more, and your muscles are warmed up and you can do more. If you can, go ahead and push. You know, I may stop at 12, but if you want to squeeze a couple more in there, that's fine. If you can't get to 12, that's also all right. Just do what you can, keep your form. Quantity isn't important, it's quality. Okay? Ready for your push-ups? Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're able to get through it? Pat yourself on the back. We're going into the squats now. Like I said, you can always increase the intensity, the speed, just never lose the form. And the more you progress, you can use weights. Now these are only a few of body weight exercises. You can Google and find more. So we ready for the squats? Okay. Let's feet shoulder width apart. Looking straight ahead. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. We're going to go do the Russian twist. Sometimes what we're going to do a little differently this time, we're going to move the legs like we're riding a bicycle. Okay? What I mean is we're like this. Back up, Lex. Let's move this chair back a bit. And you're up. Bring your feet up. And you're gonna this. Like you're riding a bike, pedaling a bicycle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's good. Hope that felt good to everybody. We're going to do some marching. Okay, Lex. Ready? We're going to do a count of 20. Okay. She likes to chase the ball. I'm not going to throw the ball because I'll never stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Next will be the chair dips. Remember, if you don't have a chair, get on the floor, do some bridges. And in case I need to review that, up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're on the chair. Easy. Feet close to the chair. Down. Further apart, the harder it is. So we're going to do a count of 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. If you need to grab a drink of water, that's fine. We'll rest for about 15 seconds or so. And we're going to get into the forward lunge. So always, if you need the water, take a break, get some water. Okay. Forward lunge. Where your feet just about approximately shoulder width apart. Good balance exercise, besides a leg exercise. So you ready? Let's begin. Step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. So we're on to the plank. Remember the variations on the plank. Catch our breath a little bit. Breath is very important. And we're going to do a count of 30 again. Remember, if you can't get to 30, come down to your knees, rest for a few seconds, and come back up. Let's see if we can make it all the way. Ready? Begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, we're the last station of this set, which is the reverse lunge. And remember the same thing. We're going to do a count of 20, 10 on each leg. And remember, keep your balance. Try to go almost all the way to the mat with your knee. If you can't, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Just keep your balance. Okay. You ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We're going to rest for about a minute. Get a drink of water. Get your breath. And we'll get ready for the last set. Okay? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're able to do what you want to do. And like I said, remember, always make a time for your workout. Make it a habit. It's just something I've got to do in the morning, or I don't feel right. Got to do it in the morning, and I just feel so much better. If you need a partner, try to get friends involved. So, and your exercises can also go to sport specific, because I will do, on some of my days that I don't do these body weight exercises, I'll do sprints out in the yard, because I do sprints, so I do that. And of course I go down to Albuquerque to hit the Ninja Gym to go ahead and work on the obstacles. So we're ready for our last set. Okay, so we're going to start with push-ups, and please don't let Lexi distract you. And we're ready. Okay, ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I hope you guys are feeling good. I do. So go ahead and we're getting ready to go into the body weight squat again. And it'll be our last time at this, but make it count. And we're going to go ahead and again, your feet shoulder width apart, look forward, and go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're gonna rest for 15 seconds and get down on the floor and do what we're gonna do is the bicycles. We're twisting when we do it. And we're gonna do for a count of 20. Take your breath. Let's get down. Get up. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. We're going to do our marching. Sort of gives us a little breather. Okay. Ready? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Where next is chair dips. I'm thinking about, since Lexi has my chair, I'm thinking about doing the bridge. So just prepare yourself and get ready to do that. I mean, you can do the chair dips. I'm just going to let her have her seat. So, you ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gave me the chair. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Get a drink of water if you need a drink of water. We only have 3 more stations left. It'll be the forward lunge. So what we're going to do, we're just, instead of going to count of 20, we'll go to a count of 12. Okay? Feet together. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now we're going to go to the plank. Count of 30. Let's do this. We just have 2 more stations left. And it'll be all good. Ready? No less. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, our last station, the reverse lunge. We're almost there, count of 12. So I hope you can go ahead. You ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. We're 3 sets, 8 stations. We're good. Let's go ahead and cool down a little bit. Loosen up. Okay. There you go. Bring that arm across you. Just loosen up a little bit. If you need to bring it behind you, do so. That's it. Okay. Whatever you need to do to cool down and rest up and get ready, get a drink of water, get your protein drink or whatever it takes to keep going throughout the day. I'm glad you could join in. I hope I was of some help. I'm sure a lot of you already have a routine. If not, make one. Thank you so much for joining. Nicole?
Tom, would it be okay to take some questions that we have in the chat room?
Yes, let's do that.
I came across one
Let's
that
give Tom a big
yes.
thank you for this wonderful presentation.
There was one that I came across earlier in the chat room, and it was I think it was from Steve, asking if you monitor your heart rate and while you're doing your exercises.
I used to, but I sort of feel what's going on earlier on. I mean, I used to monitor my nutrition, all the macros that I was doing. And then you sort of get to a feeling, you know what you need to eat, you know where your heart rate is, you get to know your body. So I did it all at the very beginning to get to know myself a little bit more. And then after that, I don't feel you need to, but it's up to the individual.
Okay, great. And I know that everybody just loves Lexi, so not a distraction. Everyone just fell in love with Lexi, seems like. Let's see. So there was there are a lot of people who had mentioned that these workouts would work out great for them, and then there were some people who felt they were a little too hard or maybe a little too hard to keep up with. Is there anything that you could say to that to folks who feel that some of these are maybe too difficult for them to do?
Well, everybody knows, like at the very beginning, yes, I would just gradually work up to that. I mean, to me at this age, you need to build up your strength, because I surely didn't have that, when I started. I couldn't do the amount of push-ups, pull-ups, because I do pull-ups now. I couldn't even do a pull-up. And I just gradually, everything was baby steps. I've been doing this for 13 years now. So everything was just gradual. you need to find out where you're at in your fitness level. And if it takes working with a trainer, do so. And just find out what you need. If you're going to work out with weights, just start with a minimum amount of weights. Movement, body movement is important to me, especially when I do body ups. I got to move my body weight around. And so I work on that. And as far as if something is too hard, just find something that is easier, but please do something and go from there. I apologize if some of them were difficult, and but there's only so much you can do when you're not in person.
Okay, great. Yeah, and some people mentioned that, you know, learning some of the moves that you demonstrated, it's helping them find options that they can do, you know,
Yes.
variations of what you're doing, rather than having to keep up with a trainer, you know, they're going insane. Great. Nicole, did you see any other questions that might have come in? I'm looking, but I didn't.
Great
Thanks
job,
again.
Tom. This was amazing.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.